everybody, we are back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning into Yesterday's Sanity, or if you're like Dana, I'm playing it on full speed ahead. So let's get back to the action. Let's get back to the drama. We went to Comic-Con. I'm sure you've all been waiting for this.
This is, I think, where I exit.
Oh, gosh.
Good riddance.
Here, have some more jungle juice before you go. So, you've all been waiting for this. It was exciting. It was amazing. It was wonderful. It's our third year of going to Comic-Con.
Yes.
Hold, please, because I have notes, because I don't want to miss anything.
I think we should talk about the bad first and get that over with, because there was some very good points.
The truth is, we went to Comic-Con, and for the second year in a row, even though I've gone 3 years in a row, Louie picked up something.
I picked up something last year, too.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them were at the end, so that's not what destroyed... Well, that's why we haven't been on for 3 weeks, but... Yeah.
Comic-Con wasn't ruined, but our show was ruined, because that's why we've been absent, because Louie caught COVID.
Yeah.
He got COVID-con. I want to first say thank you so much to, well, probably Zach, right? Thank you to Cousin Art. Thank you. That's my other gay cousin.
Yeah.
Right? Here I'm complaining about being called gay, and I say gay cousin. Thank you, Art, for allowing me to attend and go with you. I really do appreciate it. And again, thank you to Zach. Zach is wonderful, because Zach didn't go, and that's how I was able to go.
Yes.
3 years in a row. I also have to give an honorable mention to Alyssa, because let me tell you, girl, you're like Desiree. I had no idea, but you did a lot. You got worked, girl. She did. She does a lot. Yeah. You had her running ragged also.
Yep, that's how it is.
And she was in it.
Let
me tell you. So where do we even begin and where do we start?
I think we start with the bad, and that's why we didn't have a vlog for everybody this year. It just started from day one off to a bad start. Number one, I was late getting down there, and usually I'm about 2 hours earlier than what I showed up, and that caused some turmoil. When I got there, Art had some issues going on that he needed to take care of that day.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Was that the day that I went?
No.
Oh, no, that was Wednesday.
That was Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And he had something happen again on Friday. It was just one of those years where everything went wrong. We had a good time. I'm not going to say we didn't have a good time, but we definitely had to work harder this year. And it wasn't as easy or as lighthearted as it's been. And you showed up with a broken toe. And you had some issues too. Everybody was cranky in our group.
I wasn't
and out
cranky.
of our
I just had a broken toe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was bad. You know what? Honestly, I think it's the best trip that we ever had. I know everybody was going. Here's the thing. I think for the first time, the curtain had been pulled back.
Yeah.
There was no like French toast and like, oh my God, it's so amazing. We're having fun, right? It was actually real.
Yeah.
It was very real.
Yeah.
Everybody was going through their own trials and tribulations. Even Alyssa. Like everybody was going through their own different things. And I think collectively as a whole, because even at one point, like I got separated from you guys, I didn't even stress. Like I think the first year I was like, oh my God, where are they? Right? But I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Where I knew that we would meet up again. I knew that we were going to find each other, because although Comic-Con is huge, it's really not. I mean, you really can find people if you need to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to like downplay it, but it is very large, and there are thousands of people, if not hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands, yeah.
It was packed. It was packed. There were a lot of people. And I told you, I said, you better rest, because if you don't, you're going to get measles or COVID or something, because all those dirty people, it was, I don't remember, I mean, this is my third year, but I don't remember trying to get across the floor, and literally, I never had any free space. There was somebody in front of me. It was like nuts to butts. Mm-hmm. I got poked with so much penis. Honestly, like you would have thunk that I would have been pregnant, number one, or two, at least found a fucking husband.
Somebody to latch onto.
There were so many times I'm in my shorts and I'm like, boop, boop. I'm like, what, bro? Mm-hmm. Like your pee-pee is like, I can feel it. Like, give me some distance.
Okay, but did you though?
What
did you couple feel?
I squeezed. I went. I wanted to show them my kung fu action grip.
I will say this. It was my first time since 98 that I felt this was the roughest year and the hardest when it came to just dealing with people. I felt like people were very angry, very cranky.
Yes.
And there was where usually you'll have a group of good people, even at the busier booths. Everybody will kind of look out, and this year was just like, you want to meet an elbow or you want to meet a fist? Everybody was ready to fight each other.
You got into a fight. I got into a fight.
Wait, what did I miss?
And I've never retaliated like that to anybody in public, but I felt the need because that guy was an asshole to me. And I actually checked him. Because he kind of like, he walked in between me and my cousin. And he had plenty of opportunity to go around us. We weren't doing anything. We were just trying to walk. And he's like, get out of the way. Like, move out of the way, right? So when I caught up to him, I go, I know what I'm going to do. And I was just like, here, hold this. And I was walking really fast. And he had this, like, stuff on his shoulder. And I went, boo. And I just kept on walking. He's like, hey, man, watch out. The fuck? And I was like, I don't care about that, dude.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. It's not who I am. But I just felt the need to.
But the environment was so charged that you felt like everybody wanted to fight. I mean, my fight, I felt so bad. I was with Chris, Rachel's husband, and he introduced me to David Vaughn, who is a Disney influencer. And I was like, oh my God, I was like, a fan. Like, oh my God, yay, he knows him.
You became me.
I became you.
Back.
I became you. And I tried to be that person. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing, great, right? Oh my God, let's make out. No, I'm just kidding. But I was open to it. I go, yeah, let's go see it. So, broken toe. So I found some seats up in front, and I walk up to the front. There was a lady in a wheelchair, and I was like, oh, I love people in wheelchairs, right? That was my job so many years at the talk. Like, I know ADA. So I said, oh, excuse me. I said, are those seats taken? And it was the lady in the wheelchair who had turned her chair and was there in a way so that she could be in the ADA area, right? And then there was a gentleman, and then there was a lady, and the lady was asleep, or so I thought, right? And so her head was like this down, and she was just like, and I'm like, oh, she's asleep. So I said, so the lady in the wheelchair, I was nice. I said, oh, excuse me, and she goes, I don't know, like really nasty.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I kind of went, oh, all right. And I was taken aback by that. So yes, I made a face, and yes, I responded. Well, Karen, who was in the next row, was watching me like a hawk. So I went to the gentleman. I go, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And the only thing that I can think of that I did wrong was I snapped my fingers because I was trying to get his attention. Meanwhile, there is a panel of people that are talking, right? And then I go, excuse me, and I did snap, but it wasn't like a loud, I wasn't like this, right?
Yeah,
I did like a little like,
hello?
I was like trying to like get his attention, right? And then the lady that was next to him, I realized she wasn't sleeping. She was just so heavy and fat that when she sat, her head kind of just went into her bosom, right? So I was like, oh shit, she's not asleep. And I was like, oh, excuse me. So I was like, I'm trying to excuse me. And all of a sudden Karen goes, oh my God, you are so rude and so loud that the people on the panel are like, look over and see me like, right? Because I'm standing up, everybody else is sitting down. And then Chris, he got embarrassed. He starts walking away and she starts, you are so rude. And I was like, listen, I said, this is none of your business. Sit down, Karen. I go, and stay out of it. You don't have a horse in this race. And she goes, oh my God. And when she stood up, she purposely stepped on my fucking toe. And I went, oh, it's broken. Okay? She looked down and she stepped to get out of the row, and she stormed. Let me tell you, I've never seen an immature child act that way like this adult woman did. And she like pumped her arms. It was like an anime. She like, and she went to the female security guard, and she's like, I just see her arms flailing about, and she's like, and she's pointing at me, and she's screaming, and she's making this big old drama, right? So I'm thinking, this fucking bitch. So I'm limping right over to the security guard. And the security guard was going to say something, and I put my hand up. I go, hold on one second. And I go, listen, Karen. I said, Nobody asked you. You nominated yourself to get involved. I said, you were not at all a part of this. I said, first of all, you didn't hear the way she spoke to me. I said, you only got one side of the story. So now you have all this pent-up rage for no reason. I go, and you look stupid because you're the one that is interrupting the panel. And by the way, I'm loud now, but I was like really calm. I go, by the way, you're interrupting the panel. I go, and now this looks bad. I go, so you can try to get me kicked out, but no, you need to go sit down. And so the security guard literally was like, if you don't calm down, ma'am, I'm going to kick you out.
This is at Comic-Con.
It's at Comic-Con.
And a panel was going on this
And a panel was going
time.
on.
Jesus.
Right?
I can't take you to anywhere.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, she goes, honey, just go sit somewhere else. Don't worry about it. And I was like, oh my God. And I go, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, seriously, like Karen involves herself. She took it upon herself to involve herself in something. So then the best part was I said, well, I just gave her something to talk about. Sure enough, for like the whole panel, she's telling everybody around her. And then they were looking for me. And then Chris goes, just hide. And I go, here, take her picture. I have her photo. I just put her photo up. I took her photo on purpose. She was crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
you're limping and he's sick.
Right?
I
Well,
didn't
no,
get
he got
sick. I
sick
got sick
after. He got sick after.
Oh.
But it was just wild. It was definitely a very anger-charged environment.
Yes.
And I hate to say it, a lot of colonizers.
Yep.
A lot of colonizers.
Yep. 100%.
It was there was no diversity at all. I rarely saw a black person,
and they
very
were
few
all,
Latinos.
They were all trying to start some kind of shit.
They were
And I'm
trying to
not
start
lying to you.
shit. They were. Everything, no one said excuse me. And the number one thing, backpack etiquette. Backpack etiquette. It is well known that when you have a backpack and you're in a crowd, you put it in front of you.
I don't do that.
Okay,
but okay.
you're supposed to. You put it in front of you, whether you go on a subway or public transportation, you're supposed to put it in front of you.
Oh, this is a New York thing.
Oh my God, people were just like slamming their backpacks into you, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is going on here? I couldn't believe it, and there was no like repercussion. They didn't apologize. It was overrun by colonizers who just honestly felt that they had the privilege and the right of way across the entire floor of that arena. It was insane.
Everybody else is afraid of getting deported.
Well, listen,
That is why.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But I was not, and you could see like it was just different this year.
It was very different.
It was very, and that's how I felt.
Didn't you get sick the last time you came back from Comic-Con?
Yeah, but I got sick on the last day. This time I got sick the next day.
Take immune system.
It's because I didn't. That's what I'm going to do next year. I'm starting to realize that. But this year,
so
again,
many people.
We were so busy, Angelo, every day. And normally, me and my cousin Art take care of everything Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we tie in loose ends. But usually he's good, and we're taking him around. We didn't even get to walk around that much.
Oh, wow.
We did more panels this year.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh.
And while we had fun, he got to see a lot of firsts, and I got to experience a lot of firsts. And again, I've been going since '98, so it was kind of cool to still go this long and still find some fresh new things to do.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Before we get into all that fun, I have one final Danny note, and that is, what was up with all the babies?
Yeah, there was a lot of kids.
There were so babies. People strapping
Strollers.
the babies to behind them, in front of them, and you're in a crowd of people. Like, all it takes is one person to like freak out, and you're gonna smash your child.
With a
I
backpack.
could not believe there were so many babies, including in Hall H. For those of you that don't know what Hall H is like the dead zone. It's dead ground zero for all of the major announcements for movies, television, all of the celebrities. Well, I would say the big celebrities. Big celebrities go to Hall H. And the reason why I bring that up is because it was a first for me.
Yes.
It's not a first for you.
No.
So there were so many. Okay, so the
Wait,
biggest,
should I show the video first?
Yeah, show the video.
Okay.
as you just saw from the video, that looks really cool, right? Well, we were there. And so the biggest thing for me, like, I'm not like Angelo. I like celebrities, but I don't like, you know what I mean? I'm not like, Angelo. Anyway, so, but what I was really excited over is when Mark Hamill came out.
Yeah.
That's who you get excited about?
Well, no, because listen, Mark Hamill is iconic. He's Luke Skywalker, and he doesn't do a lot of public appearances.
Kind of, but also, yeah, you're right. He's very selective.
Yeah,
very selective.
Listen, out of all the TV shows in my long career in television of over 20 years, not once
he didn't look at me when he said that.
did I ever have the opportunity to kind of be in his presence or in the same room as him. And so that was actually really cool. And he was there to promote, is it The Long Walk?
The Long Walk.
The Long Walk,
yeah.
Which is coming out soon. It's an adaptation of a Stephen King novel, and it looks really good, right? And Stephen wrote it when he was very, very young, so I'm really excited about that.
It looks great.
It looks good. And then the next thing that we got hit with was Alien Earth. Alien Earth is premiering on Hulu on Monday. Okay, and Disney too, right?
Yeah.
Disney, Hulu, Alien Earth. I don't want to say I'm not a fan. I watch alien movies, but to be able to be in that room with the panel, and then we were treated to a surprise. We got to see the first episode. Of Alien Earth, and it was absolutely amazing. So if you have the opportunity, and even if you don't like sci-fi, my suggestion is that you try to catch it on Disney Hulu. It's going to be August 11th. I say Monday, but it's already passed. It already aired. Yeah. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. And then after that, it was
Tron.
It was Predator Badlands.
Oh, yeah, we got that one first.
It was Predator Badlands.
Yeah, I got video for that, too.
We were so lucky enough to be there with the entire panel, Al Fanning, all of them. And meanwhile, for those of you, now we're in Hall H. So just so you know the rules of engagement, while we're there at these panels, they're not quick. The first episode of Alien Earth, I think, is an hour.
It's an hour.
Not to mention, there's probably about 30 minutes of talk. And then we went into something else. And then there was this, and there was that. So you're probably wondering, Angelo?
When did you go to the bathroom?
Amazing question.
Yes, thank you.
So they have a pass system. So once you're inside Hall H, and by the way, people line up days ahead of time to get in, right?
Yes. To the bathroom?
No, to Hall
H.
Oh, and the bathroom too. So they give you a pass that's only good for 30 minutes. I went to the restroom, I came back, and Predator Badlands was premiered. We got to see the first 22 minutes of the movie. Yeah. And what was great about that was it was still raw. Yeah. Which you should know, Angelo. You've heard that term before.
I have.
And the reason why I say raw is because we were treated to some of the artwork. So while the movie wasn't quite completed yet, because it doesn't premiere, I think October, November.
Something like that, yeah.
So some of the scenes were lacking the special effects.
Which is cool to see.
Which was very cool to see. We got an opportunity to kind of get the behind the scenes and them going like screaming.
Where they don't add the sound effects.
Where they don't add the sound effect, because the Predator guy's like,
But from what we saw, it was really cool, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think what was also enticing for me, because I want to go watch the movie, is because there's no humans in it, right? For the first...
Yeah, it's just the android.
It's the hour or something. There's no humans. Yeah. It's all the Predator's story, which I thought that's kind of a new take. That's interesting. That's different. Listen, I applaud them for trying to breathe new life into that, brand and that series. But Alien Earth was more exciting. Okay, sorry. All right, so then the ultimate, though, at the end for me was... Okay, so I've been in television for a while. I know, Angelo.
20 years.
And I had heard about Hall H and how they have surprises and how they do things. And so I was like...
But you didn't know what to expect.
I didn't know what to expect, but I knew something was going to happen, because where we were sitting, there was a blank black wall, and there was what they call a kabuki drop, which is just the fabric in the panel. And I knew something was there because there was always security in the area. There was always someone standing, and I could tell because I could feel cold air blowing. Oh. And I could see it blowing and billowing out. And so I was like, oh, something is there. But I didn't know what, right?
And they were testing some of the fog machines. So we all kind of were like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen.
We knew something was
going to happen. But we didn't know exactly what.
So as you saw in the video, we were sitting right next to when they began the Tron panel. And well, first and foremost, we have to introduce how Kevin A. Smith it's Kevin A. Smith, right?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. I think Kevin A. Smith is someone different. Kevin Smith got introduced into the panel. So here's what happened. Predator Badlands got announced, and the Predator guy came out with his little laser and was scanning the audience, and they put his images up on the screens around the entire auditorium. So, of course, he's scanning the audience, and people are waving and screaming so that he'll come over and look at them. And this is a big, huge predator animal, insane, with the big red light, right? And all of a sudden, he goes over to a doorway, and there, we all know, if you're a fan, I mean, you know Clerks, it's Kevin Smith. He's well known for many. We had Marilyn on our show. Like, it's, thanks to Angelo.
Yep.
And so I knew who he was. So he led the Predator Badlands panel, and he went right into the Tron panel also too.
Yeah.
And what was great about the Tron panel was it started off with the laser etching, like you saw in the video, that red laser revealing the doorway, and then the programs walking out, and an uproar of that entire auditorium. It was insane. You couldn't hear anything. And then in the background, you could hear the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack being played, so when that premieres, Nine Inch Nails is doing the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So there were all these like amazing things going on, a lot. Like, it was insane. Emotions were running high. People were screaming. People were freaking out. There was a lady in the corner holding her baby's ears. It was insane. So then Kevin Smith announces it's Jeff Bridges, it's all of the people that are in the panel, and then he announces your favorite, Jared Leto.
Your favorite,
Your
the vampire?
favorite, Jared. Yeah. Jared Leto was there.
Is that Mr. Subway?
Yes. He's in jail, that guy. He's in jail. So that was I am like tired just from telling that whole story.
Yeah.
Right? But it was one thing after another. And then we got like little surprises. We got like a mask from Predator, and we got like a special limited edition Tron poster. And you're just like, like it's crazy. It was so insane, and it was so intense that honestly, like, I was beat that day.
Oh, yeah, you were tired.
Oh, because then we weren't even done yet.
Nope.
Right? We weren't even done. So then after that, we had to go get our giveaways, like, I don't know, across the bay, like in a boat, rowing, okay? And it was insane. And then lovely cousin Art had booked us to go see Fantastic Four.
Yes.
But we had to go to La Jolla.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of driving to do. And let me tell you, talk about like supermarket,
We didn't stop.
We didn't stop.
From the morning we woke up
And
at
you're doing
4
this
a.m.
with a broken toe?
Yeah.
With a broken toe. Yes.
Were you in flip-flops?
I know, I taped it.
No,
taped
but when
it.
she stepped on it, I'm just...
No, I had shoes on, but my
oh.
shoes are thin. They're like that mesh
Cheap?
material.
Pay less.
Cheap they are not. How dare you?
Just real quick, is this part of Comic-Con, or this is
So this is
excursion
after
to
we
you
left.
guys?
So Comic-Con had just finished for us.
Okay.
We had stayed to the end of all the panels for Hall H for that day, which was Friday.
Okay.
And from there, it was 6:30, I think. We had to walk from one end of Comic-Con all the way past the entire row, plus the hotel row, way down the whole city block to the end at the Hilton.
And then get in line to
Oh,
get
wow.
our giveaways.
Yeah, and that's where they had. So when you go to Hall H and you are given a ticket, you have to go and redeem it at one of the off sites, which is usually at the Marriott, but for this year they had it at the Hilton.
We are dropping names.
Oh yeah.
Marriott,
And so
Hilton.
that's where you go and you pick up your stuff, and usually it's a shirt, a poster. Sometimes they get Funko Pops that are signed. They'll give you signed posters. Whatever they feel like promoting and giving away, that's what you'll get.
Wait, last year you were in crutches.
Yeah, last year I
Or
was.
in-
I
you were
had a
on
cane.
last year
yeah.
you had a
Wheelchair.
cane.
Yeah.
You were jacked up, and this year I had a broken toe.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But we did
shouldn't
it.
be going- yeah.
We did it, and then we went to go see Fantastic Four. And I feel bad saying that because I really wanted to like it.
I wanted to like it too.
I really wanted to like it. I just don't feel that Pedro's character was. I think he's too saturated.
Yes, he
I
is.
think he's Mandalorian. He's Gondoloria. He's gonorrhea. He's everything.
Yeah.
He's The Last of Us. He's in This Is Us. He's in everything.
Yeah.
And I just feel like to add him to Fantastic Four, I'm just like,
You're tired of seeing him.
I'm tired of seeing him.
Yeah.
And I just felt like he just didn't really
bring anything different.
Yeah, I wasn't like swing. I was like, I'm good.
But at 54, 55, or 57, whatever age you are these days, you're a bit old to be watching these. Or do you? Because I have no interest, and I'm not discounting what you guys are talking about, but like the Fantastic Four and all that franchise, I don't know. They just don't resonate with me.
Well, you'd have to have liked superheroes in general. That's why they don't resonate with you.
Yeah. I mean, I like Men in Tights, but
You're just dismal. No, I'm just kidding. No, no. So here's the
I'm
thing.
just curious.
So
I
for
just don't know
me,
what.
I'm not an avid fan. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh my God, like I'm such a fan."
Yeah.
I have become like a fan because
Yeah.
I opened myself up. No jokes. I opened myself up. I try to not say no. Again, no jokes.
Yep.
No to things.
Yeah.
I mean, in a million years, I would have never thunk that at my ripe old age of
22.
that I would be hustling and bustling, looking for Loungefly things and, exclusives.
Yeah.
So I don't know, you kind of get sucked up into it.
Well, they're popular. They're popular.
Yeah, they're popular, but I don't know backstory. Like I can't tell you, the Silver Surfer's wife's name, which is Shawl or whatever her name is, Boyal or Hoyal. I don't know. I just felt like, and I think my opinion would matter a lot considering I'm not a fan. So when I go see the movie, you want to turn me. You want me to become a fan, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I like the other Fantastic Fours. I feel like I'm okay. I'm good. I feel bad saying that because a lot of people were like, it's so good. But if it was so good, I feel like we'd be continuing the trajectory of it would still be making money. And it got knocked out after week 1, right? After
wow.
It barely broke even. I just saw that today. So
Yeah.
it barely made its money back, which, again, I guess you can call that a success. However, when you look at Marvel's past films, they went beyond breaking even and then still going to be some of the biggest movies.
Except
of
for
that
Madam
time.
Web.
Yeah.
Because that
But
was the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire
That
life.
Sony Marvel is different. So Disney Marvel is
Yeah.
Disney.
See how
Sony
I
Marvel
don't know
is
any of
Sony.
this.
Yeah.
And this is what I like learning because I don't know any of this stuff.
Well, that's because Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man only, but that's still a part of Marvel, but not the part that Disney owns.
Oh my God! You see how it gets so
Yeah.
crazy, and there are people there that know more than Louie. That would be like, well, in 1976, and you're like, what? Like
they're
this is
probably
so
10.
crazy. But yeah, thank
Or
you.
they're my cousin Art.
Art knows a lot.
Art's knowledgeable.
Art is
Yeah.
but what I love about Art is like a weapon because Art, not only is he a fan, but he also gets the business side.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, well, if I get this, I'm going to sell it for double and triple. Am I right? And me, I'm like, I'm going to get it. And I never fucking sell it.
Is this your Butch gay cousin?
Yes.
That doesn't eat
Well, I would say,
carbs?
I know.
No carb queens.
It's the, he's
no
the no carb queens. He and his
Okay.
husband are no carb queens, and their whole friends.
I mean that respectfully.
No, that's okay. They're always
Kids
quick.
will come beat
They're
me
quick
up.
to remind me that they eat carbs, and they'll eat them in front of me. But I think they go to the bathroom and throw them up after.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I'm not there yet.
I mean, that's
I
why
think-
I
Angelo
like the
changed his
enamel of my
shirt.
teeth. Yeah, he threw up on himself.
I think I do. No, wardrobe called me over. I think Louie did that one time here, but I don't know.
Oh, I did. I fell asleep in the bathroom. I was out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo! Shots fired. Pew, 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 pew. And you say you're not a fan. Pew, pew, pew.
I love cousin Louie.
That was so
I
good.
do.
Poor
I
Louie.
do.
Maybe there'll be a repeat. All brands need a sequel.
I gotta stop drinking already.
They're barely breaking even. You don't need a sequel.
Oh my God, that was good. Very good, Cousin Angelo.
Yes, you're welcome.
Very good. Very impressive.
I had to contribute somehow.
So that was my point of view. Again, it was wonderful, it was amazing and fantastic. Thanks to everyone that made my trip just fucking over the top. Like I
Yeah.
said, Alyssa, Cousin Lou, and definitely Cousin Art, and Zach also too. I really do enjoy myself. I'm so, I don't want to say blessed. I feel like everyone fucking uses that. I'm very lucky to have the most amazing cousins that show me these new things besides the Bullet Bar Angelo. Oh. And so I'm thankful for that. But I can't end it with my story. I think Louie needs to tell his amazing moment. I wasn't there for it, so that's why I'm going to turn the floor over, or the yard.
The yard.
to Louie.
Well, you weren't there for two of them. You actually missed
Who did I miss? Oh, yeah.
Bobby
Mucus.
Lee. And you missed George Lucas.
Yes, I missed George Lucas and I missed Bobby
I was
Lee.
there.
But you did want to see Bobby Lee because you messaged me, and I thought that was kind of interesting, because I was really upset that you didn't go, but it was a very
I had to
interesting
work.
experience.
Yeah, I wanted to go so bad. And then when I saw your photo, I was like, oh, my God. And then when Cousin Angelo did like the chat AI thing, I was like, oh, my God.
But that was probably, when they tell you don't meet your heroes, this was the first time I've ever really sought to meet somebody like that, because I started this show because I was listening to Bobby Lee. And so first of all, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect, but I was excited because I've never seen his comedy live. I've only ever watched him on TV, always. Mad TV, his podcasts, whatever, right? So when he's in the room, I could see him and I was like, oh my God, like there he is. I felt like you. So they do the panel. It's about a comic book. I haven't even read it yet, but he starts handing them out. And I got the last one. So that was cool, right? Because they didn't bring enough for the panel, that sucked, but I was happy to get the last one. So then at the end, he announces, well, when everybody goes outside, I'm going to take pictures and meet and greet. And I was like, oh, no. Because I'm even talking about I'm getting nervous now. So I wasn't going to stay. I was like, no, I saw him. I don't want to stay because I get nervous.
What because Angelo do? Come on, that's what I think of nowadays.
So I'm looking at him and I'm like, no, I'm just going to go. But I didn't move. I was just like in line. And I go, this is my last. This might be the only shot. What if I die tomorrow, right? So, but I knew, because I watched the show, I'm such a fan, I know the kind of interaction I want to have with them. And it's not this, hey, man, you changed my life, because he doesn't really enjoy that shit. He talks about it all the time. He's just not that kind of guy. He doesn't want to, doesn't want you to dote on him. But what he likes is when you bow, like if you're Asian.
And what did the king do? What? He bows to the Hobbit.
What is happening? What the fuck?
And you say in Korean, and I don't know how to say it, but you say hello in Korean. So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And so he gets to me, and I just start bowing, and I'm super nervous. And I can't pronounce how you say it in Korean, but it's like,
안녕하세요.
And you should have seen this, like, real showman, right? When he sees that I'm doing that, he's like, I know what kind of fan this is. And his whole entire demeanor changed. He goes, oh, like an Asian person. He's like, oh, no sé, oh, no sé. And he starts doing that with me. So I had that interaction, and it was awesome. And we took a picture, and I was just like, I fucking love you, Bobby. And he's like, I love you too, man. And then I just ran the fuck out of there because I was so nervous. But it was the greatest experience, and I loved that. And, yeah, it was my way of saying thank you without him really knowing, if that makes any sense.
You love him.
Yeah, I love him. I love him to death, and that was a cool experience.
And then the other one where I slept in was the George Lucas day.
George Lucas, and I had a problem in line, but I won't get into that, because seeing George Lucas talk.
I believe, and I think most people believe, that most families are dysfunctional. You always have somebody in there who, okay, we'll kind of live with him a little bit, or her.
Something I never thought I'd ever do. And you would have thought people would have been waiting in line all night. It's his first and only time he's ever appeared at Comic-Con, which I thought was weird. But when I got there, I stood in line for maybe 2-3 hours, and I got right pretty close to the front.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so they're opening up a museum out here, and it's like downtown LA, kind of like where the Rams and the
USC?
something like that, right? And it's a whole entire art museum dedicated to all different kinds of arts, between comics, paintings, and just the arts in general. And he was just talking about the importance of art and how this is his collections and pieces that he's had since he started collecting at like 25. And Guillermo del Toro was there. He's bringing some of his pieces from his movies. And I thought it was funny because I collect toys and statues and things like that. And he had mentioned that he's got 3 houses stacked to the rim full of toys. He's like, now I get to clear some of that out. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm not crazy, right? I other people do this. So
Well, that's debatable.
But can I ask you? I hate to interrupt.
Yeah.
Damn it! I keep hitting this. What was Queen Latifah doing there?
Oh.
She was the moderator.
I even forgot that she was there until
Yeah.
you said that.
I saw the photo. I was like, is that Latifah?
She had no business being the moderator. She was extremely boring, and I didn't like her. And I love Queen Latifah from like in Living Single and all that. She was so great in that. But as a moderator, it should have been like Kevin Smith or somebody that is part of that fandom. And
Yes.
it was
I
weird to
agree.
throw it all off.
For her, I was like, that was such a, especially for George Lucas to announce George Lucas, like.
It was a disconnect.
It was a huge disconnect.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it was a huge disconnect.
And she didn't connect with the audience whatsoever. Her jokes fell flat.
Yeah,
People
because
were like,
They were colonizers.
it's true. You're right.
They're not getting it.
You're right.
I loved our Bobby Lee moment.
Oh, shut up. You know, that was my park overall story, okay? Let me have it. Let me have it, okay? I was so excited.
Never. Wait till the comments come flooding in.
I do want to say this. I will know we have made it as a show when we get on Tiger Belly, if that ever happens.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I would love to
start
do.
working on that, Angelo.
With you, it's like
heard it.
sneezy and sleepy. It's like the Seven Dwarfs. What are you talking about?
What?
You're
First
limping,
of all,
he's
I'm
sick.
slutty. Let's get it straight.
Nick Slutty.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, it was wonderful. It was great. It was a week to be had by all, right? I'm sorry, Angelo, that you couldn't make it, but maybe next year.
I was in a coma.
Maybe we'll pump you up with formaldehyde and get you to go.
Like Weekend
Let's
at Bernie's,
not.
she's all dead.
Broken toes and COVID for 2 weeks doesn't sound like my cup of tea. But I
Angelo, and
digress.
you see, there's Lisa Rinna. He's waiting.
Oh,
God.
man.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But I hate to end it on a sad note, but I have to give homage to Andrew. And you're probably wondering who Andrew is. In addition to Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away, Andrew passed away. Andrew was my dear friend Kieran's beloved dear dog rescue. His name was Andrew. And the reason why I mention it is because I actually, many times I've gone over there, I got an opportunity to get to know him, and I actually walked him. And Andrew was an amazing dog. He lived a wonderful life. I know Kieran fed him lots of pizza. So I just wanted to say that my heart goes out to Andrew, and rest in peace and power. And I know that because Angelo, it's a near and dear to him because he's always always helping animals cross the Rainbow Bridge. And with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoy this insanity, and we hope to see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.